Yeah.
That's what we could talk about.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Shake It Up.
We are
I'm Regina.
I'm Karen. Oh, we're going to do that again?
Well, I don't know. You never know. We get new viewers all the time.
We do. But, you know, I just want to say, for those of you who don't know what Shake It Up is all about, SHAKE is an acronym for Style, Health, Attitude, Kindness, and Entertainment.
Right. And at the core of our show is our nutritional cleansing program, which Karen and I love. We shake every morning, right, Karen?
We do. I had my great shake this morning, vanilla with a little chai tea.
I heard that's a good recipe.
You know what? Can I tell you, it tastes like the best eggnog you've ever eaten in your life.
Delish.
So delicious, like really creamy and yummy and
that's nice for this time of year, too, right?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was just beautiful.
Love it.
I love it. I love it. And, you know, something else that I think you should know is that you could put really any kind of spice in our shakes. You could put the pumpkin spice for the, Thanksgiving time.
Some people put a little cinnamon.
Yeah, nutmeg. You can do that. Yeah,
yes.
It's fabulous.
Yeah,
and
it's
even
great.
like the water drinks that we use. You can put
Oh, yes, the want more energy.
Yeah.
That's delicious, too.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
put that right in your shake.
Make it like
That's
a creamsicle.
yummy.
I love it.
Delicious.
I
And you
love
could
it.
also put your fruits and your greens that come with it. That's very good for you, too.
So listen,
there's a lot going on with that.
I know all you guys always worry about, Regina and I and what's going to come out of our mouth next. But the next thing I want to talk about is pretty serious. We are having a nutritional cleansing event, and that's going to be held on November 3rd at the Cactus Salon and Spa down in East Islip on Main Street. So definitely
7
see
p.m.
us. Yeah, and
Monday night.
The information is on our website. It's also going to be put up on the screen. You could see it there. It's an unbelievable way to get to understand exactly what it is that we do and why we've been able to help hundreds and hundreds of people in our area for the last year.
Basically change the quality of their health.
Absolutely.
Whether it's lose weight, whether it's to just gain some more energy, and whether it's just to, rid your body of all the impurities that build up after a while. And speaking of what's going on, I mean, it's pretty scary right now with Ebola and all the things that are going on with all these cases popping up and people flying in from all over the place and, airport security and how are they tightening about that. And I know,
listen to me.
Here I go. I know Karen has an actual experience.
No, because I was getting off of a cruise ship in Tunisia, Africa, North Africa, a couple of years back, and it was like 100-degree day, and I was warm. Well, do you know that they would not let me in the country? That they kept taking my temperature.
Africa.
I don't have a temperature. I wasn't sick. I was totally fine. But this is going into Africa.
Yeah, going into
my
Africa.
Husband, they let
but
right
apparently,
through.
if you're coming into America,
no big deal.
It's fine. Just
easy.
Come on in.
But they literally stopped me. My husband had already gone through security. I was behind him, which will never happen again. I'm going first next time, darling.
Right.
But they literally said to me, no, you can't go. And now they don't really speak English, and I'm definitely don't speak whatever
Swahili.
it is they speak.
Swahili.
So, although I will tell you, it's really an Arab nation, like Tunisia. It's not.
It is?
It is. It's an Arab nation.
It's United Emirates?
Something like that.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't
don't
know
know what
that.
it is. But anyway, they
Now I'm
didn't
getting
speak English,
geographical
and they're telling
lessons.
me, no, you stay. I'm like, wait, my husband's over there. I got to go. No. Warm. And I'm like, all right, listen, you know what? I don't even want to go in the
No,
country
this is
anymore.
very
But get
scary.
my husband out now because I'm leaving with him. They're like, no, can't do that. I was like, okay. Chris! I'm screaming, Chris! They got me! But my point to you is the fact that, here's a country that was very protective of their borders. They thought perhaps I had some sort of flu or,
Virus.
disease, and I was coming into the country and I was going to spread it. Mind you, after a while, they tested me with other machines. I did not have a fever. I was just hot because it was a 100-degree day. So I eventually got let into the area. We were going to see Carthage because Carthage is one of the oldest Roman cities.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
Yeah. So it was a nice trip. I'm glad they eventually let me in.
You in, yes.
But I think the United States needs to be a little bit more secure.
I mean,
like
you
that.
would think, right?
You would think.
I don't get it. I mean, they're just like, come on in. I really don't get it.
Here, lime forms here.
I really don't get it.
It's just insane.
So I don't know what's going to go on with that. I mean, it's a little frightening, and I don't know. I don't know what we could do about it as people. But can we stand up or say something or raise awareness? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think that a lot of people are going a little crazy right now. But you know what? We could talk about this all day. we have an amazing guest coming up next.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some good things.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's feel good. Let's
Yes.
do a feel good thing. So Roberta Perry of Scrubs is with us in the studios, and she's going to be doing demos on us.
I love
I'm so
Roberta.
excited. The products are phenomenal. We've worked with them for the last 6 years, and we definitely
Yes.
wanted to be able to share that with you. Roberta's been in our stores with her products, our Cactus Salon. She's also in Whole Foods and as well as Wild by Nature. So she's, totally in all the retail
She's
stores. all
really
the best
taken her
retail
brand.
stores.
Yeah, she's really
And
taken
she
her
also has
brand
her
to the
own
next
store.
level.
She also has her own store.
Yes.
Bethpage,
Oh,
which
that's
is exciting.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that. That's right.
So we're going to just take a quick break. We'll be
Yes.
right back. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're here today with Roberta Perry from Scrubs.
We
Thank
love
you.
Roberta.
Hey, how are you?
Thank you for coming on. And I know we've known
Yes.
we've known you for many, many years.
Yes.
Can we let our audience know a little bit about
Yes,
what
how
it
you
is
got
you do?
right.
I started because of my laziness, to be honest. I swear to God. I was looking for something that wasn't a whole regime. My skin in my early 40s was really getting worse and worse and flaking and peeling. And so I started like Goldilocks, trying this product and that product and this. And
Experimenting.
I just said, I think I can do it better. And so I went in the kitchen and I had like 12 jars in front of me and certain ingredients popped out. And I started with them, and most of them were natural botanical oils. And then I did a little more research, and I literally just said, screw you all, I'm making it myself.
But no prior background.
No prior background at all. I was a
That
graphic
is so
designer,
funny.
which was good for packaging and stuff.
Right.
But, I had
That
to
came in
works.
handy. That
exactly.
came
A
in
little
handy
bit
for
of
that.
marketing background
Right.
helped, but nothing about skincare. And that was what was the coolest thing, is that I knew from what I was reading a little bit, but then I had to do crazy amounts of research. Because
Sure.
the minute I started selling it, I had to know where I was coming from.
Right.
And I just sat there getting more humble because I realized how lucky I got from the initial recipe I didn't really have to change much.
Wow.
In fact, and it's a friend of yours, Samantha Brand from
Yes, yes.
who was so instrumental initially when I met Joe at a casino table at 9 in the morning at the Venetian. Sorry, Joe, if you weren't supposed to be there. And he's like, "Oh, meet this person." And so it was just this cool path of I had one thing, and then I met with her and him, and even as I went with you guys, it was like, what'd you love about it? What'd you tell me something to tweak, And then
Right.
when we got into Whole Foods, it was like, okay, well, you can have this and this, but you can't have that. It's on our no list. I went back, I reformulated. It was worth it.
Right.
And-
Sure.
How did you get into Whole Foods though? Like that's not easy. You're
No,
one
I mean,
person.
to take it to like
right.
retail
Yeah.
store
Exactly.
like that.
Perfect feed into what we're doing today.
Okay.
Is that I got into and again, progression of events, Domino, which I'm sure you guys know from even being here today.
Yeah. We don't know how we got here.
No,
I mean, if you had to.
One thing.
Is
What are you doing?
we
You gotta
do
put it in here then.
every year, as Karen knows, and she shows up all the time, you guys, we do a fundraiser every year for breast cancer. And so we created a cent that then was donated to Komen, now donates to the WTFC.org. And
What is that?
it's called the Breast of Everything.
Okay.
At the time it was called Pink NY, but we sort of shifted it over as we started this new cool
Right.
event.
No, the WTF.
Oh, it's Women Together Fighting Cancer, or
Women Together Fighting Cancer.
Yeah.
what the F,
Yeah, okay, because that's why I wanted you to explain what it is, because
Right,
people
right.
are like, did she just say what the?
Yeah, but that's the politically correct.
Correct.
It's
Okay,
Women
yes.
Together Fighting Cancer, so it's WTFC.org. And so I started raising money first. Sherry showed up there, but I was raising for Komen, and then we kind of just melded, and it all goes to her because
Sherry's awesome. I mean,
she raises so much crazy money. It's I think. I don't know. Just for Komen this year, she did like $46,000.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
insane.
We
She-
raised $26,000 yesterday at the breast
Oh,
thing.
very
so
nice.
P.S. It got picked up by Newsday Wellness magazine that I had this cent that donated 50% to breast cancer.
Okay.
And so what was really nice is I'm reading this and oh my God, and I'm like such a newbie. And I get this email from Wild by Nature, which is a chain on Long Island.
Yes.
Right.
Hi, I saw in Newsday you had this cent. And I went there, I'm like shaking in my shoes.
Right, like what am I going to tell? I've never done this before.
What am I going to
Yeah,
do?
yeah, yeah.
And I'm gushing and I'm sweating and I'm talking to this wonderful woman, Carol, and I said to, I apologized. She looked at me like, are you kidding? She said,
Yeah.
people sit in that chair boring me to death.
Yeah, yeah.
She said, it's so
Breath of fresh
obvious
air.
She is.
that
Yeah.
you are what you do. It was
Exactly.
amazing. So I got in there and I started selling in there, and I think it was like the butcher used to work at Whole Foods, and he's like, oh, well, go call.
The butcher.
I'm like, because he loved it. I'm like
Yeah, yeah,
demoing
yeah.
on his hands. He's like,
That's
oh my
so
God, you
funny.
should totally be in the Whole Foods. Like, what? And it was so cool. So I called the Jericho location. That was our first. And we're now in 22.
Yeah, that's
And-
great.
And we keep it local. I love them as a local. It's sort of, as we grew retail,
Right.
we kind of stopped looking for more wholesale, but Whole Foods is so great. So we kind of keep our wholesale sales on Long Island and sort of just
Right.
in the general regional New York area. Because I love being an internet thing. I get to do run specials for some people who buy online. I love, love,
You have a
love
great
having our
site.
store.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's a constant work in motion.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's-
But it's it's easy to manipulate. I mean, I was on the site yesterday, and
that means a lot.
no, it really is. Like
It's
I
gone
just wanted to look at
through.
everything, make sure I knew what I was
It's
talking about
clunky
today.
Stages.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is
It
kinda
looks
cool.
amazing.
The whole thing, I sort of said this recently, is that I believe that the online, I love, love, love having the store because I love the one-on-one.
Yes,
That for me
interaction,
is the coolest
yes.
thing in the whole wide world. So for me, the online has to be a reflection of me giving you a virtual hug, of Michelle
Right,
giving you a
yeah.
virtual hug, and having that whole online interaction being as smooth and as nice, and as them getting a sense of our personality
Yes.
as
Right.
much as the store.
Right.
Now, if you can only get like a smell-o-vision, because the scents are amazing.
That-
Wouldn't that
I'm
be
telling
nice?
you.
I love
Scratch
that
the
idea.
screen and
Yeah.
smell this scent.
Well, that's,
you
I
know?
brought a couple of different
That's
scents.
great. I wanna
because
try
said,
them, yeah.
I brought this one really to highlight. This is the Breast of Everything. And this
Right.
is
Okay.
the scent that donates 50% every sale, every time, year-round, not
Right.
just
Not
during
just October, yeah.
Yeah, and then
That's
we do run an
awesome.
event this year. It's May 1st at the Holiday Inn in Plainview.
Okay.
It starts
We'll
at
be there.
7. It's a casino
May
night.
1st.
It's a
Yes.
shopping
Casino
night.
night.
Yes, we love that.
It's
We
just
love
so
that.
much fun. I'm hoping to like break the $30,000 barrier. You know, we just.
Well, you know what? We should
It's
have you
amazing.
back on. We should do something, you know.
Yeah, in the
with the show.
springtime, and then
Yes.
we'll definitely
Absolutely love
help
it.
to
Yes, that would be great.
It's so
promote it.
cool to see people just getting involved for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the vendors we got were wonderful. And, you know, people paid. And then we had unbelievable sponsors, too. I mean, again, Cactus has been there from the start. This is the first year we actually asked people to sponsor us, which we were always nervous about. And we just got this great response.
There's a lot of great philanthropic companies on Long Island that do want to help. You know,
Right.
and especially women-based organizations like this, they really do want to support it. So
True.
That's-
And you know, it's amazing when
coolest
people
part.
really get together, what you're able to accomplish. And it's really, you know, it's important. Like we just did, last week we just did a show with, you know, Emily Sky Fashions, and they were doing a fundraiser to raise awareness for the Cold Spring Harbor Labs. And it's great when people really band together.
And what about the Women's
And-
Fund of Long Island?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The women.
That's
the-
a nice
Wonderful,
event.
too.
That's
this is fun.
amazing.
This is-
That's
can I
actually
give a little
tomorrow.
Yes,
just so you
yes.
know.
Okay, there's this group, and I couldn't go last night because I had something to do, but it's called oh God, I hope I don't mess this up.
That's okay.
100 Women, oh God, Helping Long Island. I'll send
100
you the-
Women Helping Long Island.
It's
That's nice.
unbelievable. They meet every 3 months. You basically commit to $400 a year, but what's
didn't
nice
we-
is that it's $100 payable to the charity. And it
Oh.
all is Nassau and Suffolk County. It
that's
has to be
perfect.
on Long Island.
Yes.
It's kind of similar because you know what
I
it
don't
sounds.
know who won last night,
Right.
but like Sherry's in it.
Okay.
We support
We
this
gotta be in
Project
there.
Heal.
We-
We submitted that. You guys, it's,
I think we
it's
were
amazing.
having the phone conversation with that lady. I think her name was Joanne.
Oh,
And
maybe.
there's this
Remember?
Tracy Lobdell. is
Oh,
the-
so
is the
maybe we
head of
should
the
go through
region.
somebody.
It's
Yeah, okay.
amazing.
We'll
I'll
just
get you
go
the
through.
information.
Yeah,
Right,
get
right,
it to
But
us,
this
get
is
it to
the
us,
reason
yeah.
I bring it up. It's women. It's local charities.
Right.
They're hoping to get right so that if it's 100 women and even over, that each time you meet, it's $10,000. Last night could have been $8,000 as they're growing,
Right.
specifically cash to the organization right then and there, and every member writes a check, $100 each.
Right.
So
Oh, that's
it's
nice.
a charitable donation. You're flat out handing the money right to the charity.
Love that. Love
Yeah.
that.
Charity is
Yeah.
the new
Love
black.
that.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Right.
I
Oh, I
really,
like that.
really,
Instead
really,
oranges
really
in the
like
back.
that.
Very cute.
Yeah, that's great.
So now the fun starts. So this is melodrama. So if you guys can hear.
Yes.
So the breast of everything, you'll appreciate us. So the original recipe started as cactus fruit.
Yes, I mean, I was going to say that earlier.
And then we added a little milk and honey, which is my sister Michelle's favorite. She's my partner in this, and she's awesome. And so milk and honey has to go in everything. There you go, Michelle. I got you right. So it's pomegranate, bergamot, and milk and honey. So this
Okay.
is the scent. That goes right. This is one of my faves.
Oh.
It's fresh. It's clean.
Oh.
But you might say, I'm a citrus.
We need a shake in that flavor.
So
Oh, my
there you
goodness.
go.
That's delicious.
So this is my happy place. It's pink grapefruit, also with little bergamot. So again,
Now,
Oh, I
bergamot,
love that.
what is that?
bergamot's another citrus. That's a
that's
little
beautiful.
I love
tart.
that.
Yeah.
I
So
love
it's,
that.
again, you have to decide which ones you want to get your hands
So
on.
now
So how
you
many
can
different
make
scents do you
these?
have?
We have like 14,
14?
depending on donation scents and other things. We have a few other
Seasonally.
products. This is faces.
So, like you said, you
This
could
is-
create a scent for somebody.
Absolutely, we love it. It's so much fun. I've
Say-
become the mad chemist.
We need to shake
This
it
is
up.
Madhouse TV. I'm
Yeah.
the Madhouse TV. You
We
know,
should do
Madhouse
that.
chemist. You could totally could.
Yeah.
Faces, triple whipped, unscented, a little more jojoba oil, great for acne, young skin. Same recipe, but
Look at
My
that.
spiced.
daughter. Yeah, she needs that.
So this is more for shaving. Again, great for eliminating ingrown hair and razor burn. All of them work the same. All of them handmade right in Bethpage. All
Well,
of them
that's
no
the thing.
alcohol.
Yes.
That's crazy. You make them
Every
all
single
by
jar
hand
is
every
still-
single
every
time.
single
So how do you,
thing
what kind of an
say.
operation you have in Bethpage? How do you handle this?
We have unbelievable college students that are coming in, some wanting to have it be the field. We've had interns come in, my daughter, my niece, in the summer. It's
a family
Michelle,
affair.
Michelle and I will just go in the back and whip up batches if we have to.
Right.
We do the parties. We'll come in, we'll set everyone up, with unscented, and then they create their own scent.
Oh, that's fun.
And then we'll keep a record of it, so if you want to come in and be
And
like,
buy
oh,
it
I went to
again.
this party, I don't remember
Yeah.
my recipe, what's your name?
Oh,
you
I
used
love
lemon,
that.
raspberry, eucalyptus
That's
and lavender.
awesome.
So it's so much fun.
I
And
love this.
My friend's like, oh, I had this perfume from Fred Siegel, match it for me. And all of a sudden I was like, playing around
Awesome.
with scent.
Yes.
All right,
Well,
so
you've
let's
come
talk,
a
'cause
long
we
way,
have about 10
Roberta,
minutes,
since we
and I really
first
wanna
met.
feel
I
this.
tell you, and every time I see her in the supermarket, you know, I see her stuff, I'm like, oh, I knew her when.
She's like
I knew her when.
That's how I feel about you
Spanx.
guys.
She's gonna be like the next Spanx lady.
Yes,
you know?
it's
Yeah.
true.
Tell me if you like this one better.
Oh, I love everyone.
This is
That's delicious.
I like
so
the
which
first one.
The first one? You
I
got it,
think
the
I
breast
like
and
the
everything?
first one.
Okay. So what's really
Since
cool
it's
about
breast,
this,
I took my rings off.
I
Is
like
that
to say
good?
that's fine. I won't bore anybody with all the details, but the natural stuff, it's all on the website. But the coolest part about this, it's crazy simple. Women in particular, we want to look great. We want to
Yes.
take care of ourselves,
Yeah.
but you don't have 400 hours every day.
No.
You know, when you go for a treatment, that's awesome. But this is something, you keep it in the shower. The only way it doesn't work is if you don't use it. And have it be your everything.
Your every day.
One day a week, twice a week. You can use it 20 times a day. But once or twice a week is perfect.
And it's
All right, I'm
really for
ready.
your whole body. You could
Head
use it
to
head
toe.
to toe.
So
That's
we're going to
awesome.
pretend Regina's hands are her whole body. So get wet.
Get wet.
And then literally just, you don't need a lot. And that's the cool part. And we use sugar.
No, you don't. I remember that.
Instead of salt, because it won't burn or irritate. You
Oh,
can
sugar.
have really
No wonder it
crazy
tastes so
heels,
good.
elbows, rough stuff, go a little nuts. Lighter touch, rest of your body. More water, less scrub. Face, more sensitive areas. I said public parts and private parts. You know,
Yeah.
pick
Right.
the part.
Yeah.
So you could be here, you could be here, or again, if
I
you're
love
like in the
this
mood
stuff.
for, oh my God, I've been on my feet all
The
day.
smell is just delicious.
Oh, it feels so good.
So, principle, scrapes off the dead skin, obviously it's an
Correct.
exfoliator.
Right.
Takes the dirt with it. So it replaces your
Cleans.
soap or your
Yeah.
cleanser.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier. You don't
Right.
have to think about another step.
No, and then you don't have to moisturize
That's
afterwards.
right.
Right.
So get in the shower, get wet,
Wait till you
scrub
see.
down.
Well, you know, I mean, my hands are going to be
It's
like
actually
glowing.
preparing your anywhere you shave, whether it's our private parts or a guy's face, gets in the pores, helps the hair stand up. It's a pre-shave prep in that it really just stimulates the area, getting it ready to shave.
That's
Rinse
awesome.
off the dead skin. The dirt, excuse
Do
me,
you
goes
feel
down
this?
the drain. This would be when you shave, using the
Now you
natural oils
shave.
instead
But
of
feel
a
your
shaving
hands.
cream, and then you're
Oh yeah, feel
moisturized
that. Feel
from head
that.
to toe
That's beautiful.
on fresher skin.
We got to let Tommy
Do the
try
shakes,
This. Tommy's gonna
drink a
like
ton
this.
of water, eat good food.
Yeah.
We all know
Right.
that's the real
Yeah.
way to pure health. And
Right,
have good
it's true.
health. However,
And now look how nice.
scrape off the dead
But
stuff.
it's like a
You smell
gentle. I love
delicious.
it because it's gentle, it's natural, which is so important,
Yeah, it doesn't
guys.
smell
Watch the
perfumey.
ingredients that you're putting in your
Yeah.
on your body, in your body.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
That's what I
Gorgeous.
and it's like a night. You want to
Well,
try a
that's the
little?
whole- yeah, move.
That's it. That's
I'm
what
like, yeah, move.
It's so true. It's what goes on is as important
Yes.
as what goes in, and if you don't need it, why should it be there?
No,
You know,
it's
this
not
is- This is
necessary.
really a cool thing to know. People always say, you know, I can't have this, I can't have that, chemicals, etc. But just so you know, 98% of skincare products on the market contain water. And the minute you introduce water, you have to have a preservative of some sort. We
Right.
don't use water. Ours is butter and oil.
See,
So we don't need to use a standard preservative. We just use vitamin E is like a natural preservative.
Right,
So it's really
right,
cool.
right.
But again,
Well,
when
that's
people say,
key for
oh,
us.
this has that and this and this.
Yeah.
Water is the first ingredient. It has to have it or you'll get bacteria.
Yes.
So
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
So again, face, more gentle. Whole body, standard.
And is this a
But this is my
moisturizer
favorite.
now?
Yep.
Slow down. We're still doing me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Why you got to rush ahead?
I'll give you the real pedicure kind of, you know.
Oh, that's
and again,
nice.
if you
Well, she
crack
can rub
the
and
cuticles,
I think every
things
nail
like
salon
that,
should have this.
it's-
Just
Can't
to
she
use,
rub
like,
and talk?
Yeah.
I can rub and talk.
No, because I want to get our other products in. We're running out of time.
So, okay, so basically on scrub days, as you have both noticed, you don't need anything else.
no, it's that's
You are good to go. But we do have other products. You know, economically, we recommend once or twice a week. So if you don't want to use it every day, other days you're going to be using other products.
Right.
You know, soaps, cleansers, gels, etc. So what we created was other products that are complementary.
Yeah, look how nice your hands are.
Beautiful.
to thank you
Look at that.
to what we're making. So with that in
that
mind,
feels
This would be a nice, like Karen just said, like a spa manicure.
Yeah, like in a like when you're getting
100%.
every nail salon should have this.
because look how nice your
Yes.
nails look now, too.
No, I know.
whole body treatments.
Well, I need a manicure though.
The key is getting the dead stuff off. If you're moisturizing your skin and you're doing it
beautiful.
on skin that hasn't been shed,
Sure.
it's doing half its job.
Yeah.
You know, so again, like what I'm super proud, this is a brand new bottle, so it might take a moment to pump. Here we go. Pure, this is just 40% shea butter and 60% botanical oils only. So much so that in the cold weather, it won't pump. You're going to have to unscrew it.
Oh, really?
But if it's warmer, it'll pump like a lotion because, again, most lotions have a lot of water. We have
Right.
absolutely none. So when I tell people
So that's awesome.
that
See, natural
literally,
again.
Natural. All
wait,
natural.
watch how far that goes.
Ooh,
I mean,
look
you
how
just-
dry my
It's already
skin was,
shiny.
though.
You
Yeah.
just don't need
Oh,
a lot.
That is beautiful.
So it, lasts longer.
Oh, it
And
smells
it
yummy.
works better because this
How
is the
nice my
coconut milk.
skin looks.
Coconut milk?
Yep, this is
Oh, I
sweet milk and
love
honey
that.
with
I
a little
need
bit
that.
of
I
coconut.
need more for my other arm.
I'm very
I'll
I
dehydrated.
feel uneven.
And what's the name of this product?
This is Oils Plus, and this was actually a customer of ours asked us, very little, to create more of a lotion, a traditional lotion, because we had more creams and more balms and
Oh, this is
this is
beautiful.
like this is
This
our
is
under eye
beautiful.
cream. This is pure shea butter.
You have an under eye cream?
Oh,
Roberta,
and the key thing with this, it's just pure shea butter, and everything we make a ton of scents, but everything comes in an unscented version too. This is scrub whipped with a version of this. So it's a creamier,
So it's more for your
unscented,
face?
more, I can't really use the word medicinal, but it's pure everything.
Right, right.
And if you've got eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, where the skin is hyperactive and it's flaking or it's just unbalanced, that's where botanical oils are just magical.
Right.
This is pure shea butter. Emu oil, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's not vegan. That's the one thing, that it's not vegan. But it's the properties of the emu oil, which come from an emu. Again, it's farmed in Australia.
Oh,
It's
an emu, like an animal.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh, I didn't know where she was from.
70%
Yeah.
of what skin needs to rebuild itself. So it's also an anti-inflammatory. So it's amazing. So for anyone
going home with that.
who is a vegan, they're going to use more of these creams. But the balms and the Bye Bye Bags.
So that's like a Vicky cream, because she's very vegan.
Yeah, she is very
right.
vegan.
So that's what I
Yeah.
said. So, but the emu oil is that special.
But what
that
is
we
this
want-
Bye Bye Bags?
The Bye Bye Bags was created as an anti-inflammatory and sort of just for your eye region and to soften fine lines. But people are telling us I used it myself. If I have a blemish, you put it on the blemish, it calms the skin. If you over-tweeze,
That's
it
awesome.
calms the skin.
Great.
You have a bug bite, it calms the skin. It helps the histamine.
Awesome.
So just by nature of, it's a natural anti-inflammatory.
That's
so
so
this
much
is
fun.
super crazy cream. I thought I had a scoop here somewhere, but I'm going to get
You
it
had
to
a little
guys
baby
anyway.
scoop,
That's
I
okay.
think.
Yeah, I'll just use back of my
We
hand.
have
If you wanna
2
just feel
minutes
the
left.
creamy of this.
Oh, feel this. Okay.
So,
we have 2 minutes left.
The scoop. Did we find the scoop? No, not that scoop. I don't want
Oh
to put
my
that
gosh,
scoop in it.
feel how good that is.
Yeah,
oh
no,
my
that's-
God, that's unbelievable.
So that is, and again,
you know what? I need a whole kit. I need a whole kit.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, because you know what? Winter's
I'm gonna
coming
leave
and my
this
skin
it's
is going to
probably
get
perfect in the
dry and
winter.
scaly,
Yeah.
and that's what happens.
this
And
is
I know that I
fabulous.
should be using it because I used to use it and then I forgot. You
well,
you
that's
forget.
with the scrub is if you keep it in the shower. If you keep the scrub, literally, it sits there. It's your body
Yes,
cleanser
yes.
once or twice a week. All of a sudden, it's not a problem. It's
Right.
not like, I have to think about it anymore.
Right, right.
It's just, oh, hey, cool, I can use this.
There
Right,
it is.
right.
And then, and that's how you feel.
Yeah.
When you're done.
Oh
And
No,
that's-
I remember my
This
legs.
is so beautiful.
And what's
It was
so really
amazing.
great,
Yeah, give us the website once again so people can log
it's
on.
really super easy. It's www, obviously, as everyone knows, Scrubs with a Z, scrubsbodyscrub.com.
Say it again.
Bodyscrub.com.
Scrubsbodyscrub.com. But if you forget the end Scrubs Body will get you there too.
And also, it's on our website. All of Roberta's information is on our website, including her bio, which is fascinating, and the fact that, she started this alone and then had her sister confirm what she was doing and made just this tremendous company out of it.
And another woman entrepreneur,
another woman
which is
entrepreneur, all
warms our
natural.
heart. Yep.
It's right up. This whole thing is right up our alley.
Exactly.
And again, I really credit you guys. I mean, we're there from the beginning. It's true story. Seriously, we wouldn't
you.
be of half, without that
Well.
domino effect. of,
Yes.
and
Anytime we can
Cactus
help
and Karen
somebody
and
like
Gina
you.
have been really so.
Thank you.
you.
We love
I'm
you.
excited.
We love we love.
We do. We do.
love
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you
Now,
need
what do
any
we
more
got going on
information-
next?
Well,
We're doing a double show, people, so stay tuned.
yeah, we're gonna have Alex come up next.
Yes.
And from the Naval Expo. You going to the Naval Expo?
I've been to, but
Oh,
I
it's
don't know if I'm
fabulous.
going.
We'll be there. You'll
yeah,
come. Okay, so anyway, visit our website, www.shakeitupwithkarenandregina.com. All the information that you saw here today on the show is there, as well as links to Roberta's website.
Right.
And
This is great for the holiday gifts.
yeah, holiday gifts
We have
coming.
tons
Just
of
mentioning
special-
that too,
If
yeah.
I could give one also plug.
Sure.
November 6th at our store, which is 328 Broadway in Bethpage, we're doing, it's called the Lexi Bean Foundation. And it's an amazing foundation. They raise money just to help families with kids with cancer and other
Oh,
great.
we have
So
to
we
do that.
created a cent the same way this donates 50%. October, November, December, we have Sweet Lexi Bean, and we're doing a vendor night at the store. Everyone's donating 25%.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
great.
beautiful.
Okay,
So
great.
again, charity is the
We'll
Midwest.
put that on our website
We'll
too. So
definitely
if
send
she
me
talk
that
a little,
info.
if she spoke a little fast, we'll get that up there for you. All right, so
Thanks,
we'll
guys.
stay tuned because we have another show coming up.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! It's like you got I don't. Power.
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power. It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Old Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power! Old Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power!
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our 2 offices. Thank you.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have 2 practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times, patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our 2 offices. Thank you.
Is business.
Oh, hi. How are you? Welcome back.
I think we need to cut our intro. It's way too long. What do you guys think? Because we're like standing here like this.
Let us know.
Right, yeah.
Go on our website, let us know.
I
Put it in
mean,
the comments, and we'll get a majority vote.
Good God.
Cut
It
it.
takes forever for that thing to...
All right, so I know we just left you a couple minutes ago, but it seems like forever.
It does.
And we're so excited today because today is all about, for us, health and wellness and beauty.
And old friends.
And old friends.
Amen.
So we're excited because this weekend we're going to be involved with something called the Naval Expo. Now, many of you might think that we should be wearing, Navy suits and going on a boat somewhere, but that's not what it's
not
about.
that kind of expo.
It's not that kind of expo. Although running around with a couple Navy boys wouldn't hurt. I mean,
Well,
that's just
Karen,
that's just me.
Let's not go there. Let's stay on track. Laser.
Laser. So we're going to let Alex explain all about what he does with the Naval Expo. But basically, NAVAL is an acronym, and it stands for Nutrition, Aesthetics, Vitality, Efficacy, and Life. And
you know what? I almost think I should put money in the jar just so she got that out. Because in all the years that we know Alex and we've been going to the Naval Expo, we never have said it right till just today. So that's awesome. So Karen, you see that?
I've said it right. You've never said it right.
Oh, really? You've said it right?
I'm saying I've said it right.
I remember
know I
talking
have.
on the thing and
Oh, well, yeah.
interviewing
Maybe
you.
once in a blue moon I don't say it right, but I got it right.
got it
and what that encompasses is just a whole bunch of great information that every single person on this planet needs. I will personally be there. Of course, Regina will be sunning her butt in St. Martin, so she will not be there.
Sorry, guys.
But come on down and make sure you see us, and we're going to get into a little bit more about what the Naval Expo is about in just a few minutes.
Yep.
But next, also, what we have coming up is our very own nutritional cleansing event, which is November 3rd at the Cactus Salon in East Islip, which we are excited
Monday night,
about.
November 3rd, 7 p.m. Yeah. Be there or be square. Or be round.
We get a lot of calls and a lot of emails all day long saying, what are you guys doing? You look great. I know you're always talking about the stuff. What is it? Let me try it. And each and every time we have one of these events, and we do them probably about every 6 weeks or so.
Yes.
We change the lives of dozens and dozens of people. So we'd really like you to be a part of that. Our next one is November 3rd.
Right, so definitely join us. And now we're going to go to a quick commercial because we have to, move
Introduce
along
our
today. We have to be
friends.
laser.
We have to be laser.
And we're going to introduce our friends. And so stay tuned. We'll be with you in just a few minutes.
Thanks.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this, you'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue Tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
We're back. We're back? Oh, no, we're not back.
Yeah,
We are back.
We are back, and we have some great guests with us in the studio today. It's Alex Lubarsky, who creator and developer and founder. Is that how we want to say? What did you?
There's probably more you could say, but it's all right. It's a good start.
Okay, CEO of the Naval Expo,
Thank you.
and then he's brought along Dr. K, which I'm going to let you give us Dr. K's full last name.
Yeah,
because
you can pronounce
it's
that.
a mouthful. I can't
All right,
say.
so this is Dr. Sergey Kalitenko. He's
Sergey
a
Kalitenko.
integrated, wellness-oriented medical doctor trained in Europe. So he has a very different approach than the average doctor has.
Which I'm really excited about, because a lot of the doctors that I have to tell you, just went through this with my daughter, they don't seem to know what they're talking about half the time. So it's nice to see that there's a different approach going on somewhere out there. I like that.
My personal opinion, and again, it's my personal opinion, but they're ready to just write a script.
That's all.
Everything is
That's
about
what I keep
writing a
getting.
script for something else and getting you more,
Drugged
chemically
up
dependent on something else and yada yada. But we'll get into all that a little bit. But Alex, this Naval Expo and this whole health and wellness, it's very personal to you. So tell us a little bit about your story and how you became into this.
Well, it became personal to me when I first got involved in healthcare.
Yes.
And I thought the whole thing was a mess. I thought, I'm getting involved in healthcare. It's a noble profession, doctors and healers, and I'll be marketing all of that. But it turned out to be, it wasn't that noble. It's a system that is so backward. And I think, to your point, it is the context in which these doctors have to operate that makes it so difficult for them to provide the kind of health care that you and I would want, which is, we want doctors to spend the time necessary to identify the underlying problems and heal us.
Correct.
We don't want to get symptom-suppressing medication for the rest of our lives.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, symptom-suppressing medication. That's all they want to do.
We like that. Yeah.
It's true. They don't want to cure it.
I mean, they just gave my daughter more meds for I don't even know what. I don't even
And
think
they
there's
still
anything
can't
wrong
say
with
what
them.
it, yeah. And they can't tell her
It's
exactly what it
unbelievable.
is. Yeah.
Unbelievable. So the Naval Expo came about how many years now? Are we in
This will be our 22nd event, so about 10 years, two per
Wow.
year we've been doing.
10
little-
years?
10 years? Long
Wow.
time. And we've been involved. Cactus has been involved for a long time.
A while.
Correct?
Wait,
Like,
I
would
remember
say-
when I first met Alex.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just tell you the story. So I was at the Cactus in Main Street in Huntington, and here he comes walking down the street dressed like Uncle Sam.
Oh yeah, I love that.
And he organizes these amazing walks that I think, are like rallies, and they're very local and very grassroots. And I think, they'd be interesting for people to hear how you raise awareness in little communities and what are some of the tools that you use to raise awareness. So can you show us some of your signs?
Sure.
There, Mike, my
Let's
face.
see. We have without health, life is not life.
Right?
Oh, that's
Love
true.
it.
Yeah.
Love
Mucho
it.
importante. Then we have
We took pictures with
Yes,
these signs.
we
once.
did. I couldn't
I think
I'm
it's on our
trying to find
website
it, yeah.
actually.
Singapore is #1 in health. How
Why?
come? Why
Yeah.
is that
Yeah,
going
really,
on?
why is that?
Singapore is number one. Imagine.
Yeah. Why is
From the
America
United
number
States.
33 in health?
Number 33?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Health pays the best ROI, return on investment.
Yes,
You
yeah.
invest in your
Correct.
health, you can have anything else you want in your life.
That's
you don't
so
have health,
true.
you got nothing.
Listen up,
That's
people.
true.
Did you hear that? Invest in
You
your
don't want me to go
health.
through all these, do you?
Well, some of them,
just a
I mean,
couple
they're
of them are
great.
really
Well, this
good.
is for you guys. This
You're
is,
sexy. I know it.
We love that. We love that.
No, those are great, and I think that they're a great tool for when you're walking in the street because they really stand out, and people kind of are like, "Wait, what'd that say?"
Right. What it just raises awareness. It raises your level of consciousness. Like you think about it, you're investing in so many things. People invest in homes. They invest in cars. They invest. They don't
Clothes.
invest in their own
Clothes.
health. They're worried about, if I eat healthy, it costs me $10 more. I'm like, I don't
Wait,
get
what?
that.
Yeah.
$10 more? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
yeah. This one, we're #1 here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
U.S. is #1 in obesity. Can I say?
And why is that? Like, I mean,
well, maybe we can ask the doctor. How come we're so fast?
Yes.
Doctor, what's going on? What's the problem?
Well, as you know, Alex, what I do, I try to find the root cause of the problem. Somebody has too much fat or too much weight. I try to figure out why it happens in the first place. And the reason why I started doing it, because I developed heart condition myself. And they wanted to put me on drugs, on the blood thinners, but I didn't want the drug to control my life.
correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
I didn't want
Well,
that.
good for you. I mean,
I didn't
I
know that.
applaud
Yeah,
you for
me
that
too.
because you know what? Everybody's just ready to take the pill and that's it.
First time in my professional life, I realized how important it is not to treat the symptom like a heart condition. We need to go to the root cause of the problem and eliminate the root cause. And that's basically what I started doing that. I started finding the root cause of the problem and treat the root cause instead of just suppressing the symptoms.
And is everybody's root cause different? So you really have
Oh
to.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
okay.
has its own different problem, different root cause, and this is very important because basically that's what it is all about. To be the boss of your health. If you know the root cause, you are the boss of your health. If you don't know, you are a slave of drugs.
Wow.
That's what it is all about.
That's so true.
Amen.
That's so
I
true.
believe
You know,
that.
I really applaud you because not many doctors have the courage to do that because they're so manipulated by the drug companies and what to push and what not to push. So I really commend you for saying that and leading the way.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm against traditional medicine because if you do it correctly, it's good.
Yes.
Because if somebody comes to the emergency room with a heart attack, it would be ridiculous if I give somebody a fish oil, right?
Right.
He needs CPA, he needs angiogram, etc., etc.
Right.
But in the long run, as a prevention, probably drugs are not always the best choice. That's what happened to me. I didn't want a drug to control my life. Do you?
No.
No.
No drugs control
drugs.
my life. No drugs.
with
That's
that-
also why I quit smoking. Because I did not want anything.
Every time she got
It's over 10
there.
Yeah, but it's over 10 years, and I remember going
Wow.
to sleep at night, and I knew if I didn't have cigarettes for the next day, I was like, oh, I can't go to sleep, I have to get cigarettes. And then I thought, shame on me. Shame on me. That
You're
I,
telling me my story,
yes.
So
Yeah.
you had. Let's get back off the cigarettes. so what you're saying is you were having some sort of trouble where you had to take medicine. but you didn't want to take the medicine. So what did you do? Did you change your diet? Did you?
Everybody is different.
Okay.
Some people can change diet. For example, for me, what I did, I told Alex, I fasted for 7 days to improve my condition. I could do it, but not everybody can do it. And sometimes, listen, I don't think that we can just do everything by the diet, or I'm not saying that everything can be done by the drug. Probably the truth, in my understanding, is something in between.
Sure.
Some people can do it with diet. Some people need drugs.
No, it's a balance.
Well, yeah. See, every person is different. I'm not selling magic pill. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Right,
Okay,
and there is no
everybody is
such
different.
thing,
Yeah.
right?
And
I mean, truly.
what I do, I find the root cause of the problem of my patient, and the purpose of that is to make sure that my patient is the boss of his own health,
Right.
and not a slave of
Takes
drugs.
Right,
control.
yeah, they
Takes
need to be an
control of their
active
own health.
participant in their
Exactly.
own recovery too. They need to get
100%.
informed and they need to know, which is why I think the Naval Expo is awesome, because I've sat in some of those lectures, and the quality of people that he brings
They're
to them.
and they're constant. I mean, they're
Yeah,
all day long, which is
exactly.
phenomenal. I mean, you have
so you
so
could go
many.
from one
Yeah.
room to another room, and they're going on simultaneously. I mean, I remember people coming up to
Dr.
Karen and
K,
I,
you'll be in a
where do
room?
we get here? Where do we get there?
Alex,
Yeah.
Alex has a unique ability
Yes.
to bring the right people.
Yes.
You know, he can bring and gather around him the right people. So I enjoy Naval Expo for many years because I learn from them, I learn from Alex, and that's very beneficial for everybody.
I agree. You're 100% right.
So when are you speaking at the Naval Expo? What is your room? Let's look it up.
Well, I don't
Speaking
even
on,
remember.
Bioidentical hormone replacement therapy.
Bioidentical hormone
Hormone
replacement
replacement
therapy. Wow.
Don't let your hormones keep you hostage, I think it says.
Okay.
Hold on. let me
So
see.
that's good for men and women.
Everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't know if Dr. Kalitenko wants to share with you, but he had bioidentical hormone. That's what kind of brought him into the whole health and healing thing, bioidentical
That's right.
hormone.
Because I had a heart condition, I didn't know what to do. And a friend of mine who was in holistic medicine, he said, why don't you check your hormones?
yeah.
I didn't have anything to lose. I checked my hormones were out of whack. I checked my
see?
hormones, I got better.
So
I
by
got rid of my
correcting
problems.
one problem, you solved a whole bunch
2
of
o'clock.
others. Okay, so 2 o'clock
2
on
o'clock.
Sunday, October 26th.
Yeah.
Is
And now
we're
where's
at
the Naval Expo
It's at
held
the
again?
Huntington
Right.
Hilton, right on Route 110.
Yeah.
And
How many people, Karen? I mean, it's huge.
hundreds and hundreds of people come through those doors.
I would say over 1,000 people.
It's about 1,500, 2,000 people.
Right.
depends
Oh,
on the
yeah,
year.
yeah, okay.
It's
Well,
amazing.
You know, again, there's just so much great information that can literally solve almost every problem somebody's having. I mean, each and every section of your seminars and each and every area that people are displaying at really addresses almost everything. How do you find all these great people?
Well, in the beginning, I would look for people who are out there and kind of resonate with what I'm looking to communicate. And over the years, I've, as I build a network of really an amazing network, including you guys. I mean, you're part of my
Thank you.
awesome network. So those suggestions come to me from a variety of sources at this point, and now I can kind of choose and pick who I think better fits the message we're trying to communicate there.
I think
Yeah, and give
Alex
to your
needs
audience.
to add that, he knows the stuff. He knows who is right, moves in the right direction, who is not. He has a very, he has a lot of knowledge about this. That's why he can pick up the right person. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
Alex,
well,
do you agree
No,
with
that's
that?
Thank you
good.
very much.
Where did you
No, he's
Where did you
right.
get this knowledge from, Alex? So what's your background?
My background is I'm an auto mechanic. Seriously.
Okay.
I actually owned the repair shop when I was 19. And
That
that's
is
how I
funny.
started. That's right.
Steve
So you
Jobs came
fixed
from the
cars
same
instead of
thing, too.
bodies. at
That's
some
right. But
point.
then I started a radio show later on, and I started interviewing a lot of people who I read their books. I interviewed them.
Oh, that's Health Media.
Right.
What's the name of your radio station?
Well, I stopped doing it. It was
Okay.
I did it for 10 years, but I just recently stopped doing that.
Oh, okay.
So, but I interviewed a lot of these wellness-oriented doctors from around the world. I read their books, hundreds and hundreds of different doctors and hundreds of different books. So I got a sort of an education along the way.
But didn't you also have a health issue that you went to look to, more of a holistic approach than medical science?
Well, interestingly enough, I wasn't really I didn't really understand the holistic medicine at that
Right.
point. I just kind of thought these doctors were interesting. I like their passion. I like their philosophy. The power that made the body heals the body. You know, the health comes from the inside out, not inside in. Like, that kind of stuff just turned me on a little bit.
Right.
So I wanted to promote them. It was right around that time, about a year into it, when I started my radio show, I started developing symptoms that were chronic. I started a little skin condition over here, up top of my ear.
That.
And so, like every other health condition I ever had, I dismissed it and I didn't do anything about it. Put some butter and move on.
Butter.
Whatever. Something slippery. And then it started getting worse. So I said, okay, I need to go see a doctor. First time in my life, I was in my early 30s. And I went to I booked myself for a dermatologist. They gave me an appointment 2 months from the time I called. I thought that was a little strange.
Yeah, really?
But, all right, 2 months. Fine, well, I'm not in a hurry, so it's a little skin thing. And then 2 months. 2 months, I show up at the doctor's office. I'm sitting there for an hour, over an hour. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Nobody's nothing. And then, all right, Mr. Lubarski, come in. They send me into a room. They keep me there for another 15, 20 minutes. I'm sitting in that room by myself with a skeleton sitting next to me. And I'm reading through all the brochures of all the skin conditions. And then finally the doctor walks in. He goes, hello. I go, hello. He said, what's the problem? I said, over here. He goes, oh, you have psoriasis. I said, okay. He takes a prescription, writes me a thing, hands it to me, and leaves the room. 33 seconds later, the man was done with his job.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the prescription. Fine. All right.
Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing though?
No, it is. It is. That's why I wanted him to share that story, because it's very impactful. So tell him the rest of you. Go ahead, keep going.
So then I went to the pharmacy. I bought me some cream, whatever they recommended. I put the cream on, gone. The next day, it was like 2 days later, it was gone. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Three days later, a week later, half of my head is covered. My legs start getting covered. I'm freaking out now because this is no fun. So the more cream I put, the worse the situation gets.
Right.
So I went at that time. I was working with Dr. Lynch's, who I was helping market. I said, listen, this is what's going on. So, and at the same time as I was having the skin thing, my bones began to hurt. My wrists, I couldn't get up out of a chair, my joints. So it was like all of this happening at the same time. So when I went to this doctor who was an integrated wellness-oriented physician, he changed my diet.
Right.
He
I was going to say, it must have been diet related.
Tested me for heavy metals. I was off the chart on mercury.
Right.
Oh, wow.
He put me on different supplements and fish oils. He got me, put me through a different exercise program. So he did a whole bunch of different things.
Holistic healing.
Tested my blood for the different foods I was allergic to, all that kind of stuff. And then once he identified the core underlying problems.
So he actually really did
like
his
doctoring.
job.
He did doctoring.
That's the thing that, you're going through it, and I'm saying, wow, he actually did the investigating behind the fact that, oh, you have this?
Why are you getting this?
Here you go. Bye. They don't even know why you have it, how you get it, is it going to spread? They don't even go, they don't care, basically.
And I think a lot of people don't know the right questions to ask a doctor when they go see them.
Just listen, let me add something interesting. See, when you come to Alex, when you came first time to the doctor, basically what they do, they go by the algorithm. You have a core symptom, and then they choose the possibilities. The holistic doctor, when we try to find out the root reason, the root cause, they think in a different way. Instead of taking one symptom, they take multiple variables, multiple symptoms, and try to put everything together, to try to make sense of it. It's called heuristics. So it's totally different way they think. Okay.
But they actually think.
Well, they're trained. It's a different training.
Well, look, let me tell you something that in order to think, I need time. And to be honest with you, my best solutions didn't come up in the office. My best solutions came when I was in the shower, when I was just
thinking about it.
Yes, when they come to you, your mind is clear.
It doesn't, I'm not God, I'm not a computer. You punch, enter, there is a prescription and solution.
Right.
Maybe somebody can do it, not me. I need to think about it. I'm sorry, Alex, I cannot do it in 3 minutes. Even more, I cannot do it in 15 minutes.
Right.
Okay, that's why what we do, we spend with patient 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and I continuously think about the problem. And I come up with a solution, maybe at home, maybe I'm just walking around, maybe I'm relaxing in the while taking a shower. That's how it works. But my point is that the typical doctor, what they do in emergency room, and they have one symptom, and they do by the algorithm. What we do is totally different. we take multiple things into consideration and try to understand what is the root causes. So there one symptom, we take multiple symptoms.
And and you're a holistic doctor, is that what you refer to yourself as?
Exactly.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know, holistic, integrative, I think that's only one medicine. It's called good medicine.
Good medicine, I
Okay?
like that.
Yeah. And let me just give you a brief example how it works. Patient, middle-aged guy, came to my office complaining of cough. He asked for a cough syrup. I examined him. His physical exam was perfectly normal. After that, I advised him to go to emergency room right away because I thought that his life was in danger. The guy thought I was crazy.
Right, he just thought he had a little cough.
But we convinced the guy, he went to emergency room. Next day, hospital called me and said that we are discharging the guy, he's on blood thinners, and you need to monitor his blood because he's on blood thinners. I asked why? Because they found 3 blood clots in his lungs.
Oh.
So I was right. How did I arrive to this diagnosis? Very
Yeah.
simple, because the guy before coming to me, he was a long trip from Europe to the United States. That made me think that his cough was related to blood clots and not to the virus.
Right.
The
But
life
you had
of
the
this
time
guy
to ask those
was
questions.
saved.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's huge.
Well, yeah.
But you had the time
You didn't just pump
to
him up
ask
with
those questions.
Robitussin and send him on his way.
Sometimes
I
it's
like
not
that.
about time. Sometimes it's just the ability and the desire to put everything together and to listen to the patient. Listen to the patient. That's the most important thing. Patient is telling you everything,
Yeah.
in fact.
It's fascinating.
Who's
It
the
changed
boss?
your life, Alex.
It did, and I'm
Amen.
seeing
on
that.
many different levels.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think this goes along with what you're trying to do with something like the Naval Expo. And we have a few minutes left. What can you tell us about the Expo? Why would somebody go there?
Well, this is our event. It's October 26th at the Huntington Hilton. And what we do is we bring together top integrative, wellness-oriented, prevention-minded physicians, authors, celebrities. But ultimately, all of that, the point of all of that is just to remind you that you are the most magnificent, beautiful, multifaceted creation on this planet. And sometimes when we live in this world, we look at the tall buildings they're building all over New York City, or we see all the cars they're coming up with this year, or we look at the clothing that we have or the technology that we're surrounded by, and we think that's a miracle. No, my friend, you're the miracle. And when you remember that, then you'll take care of yourself the way you should, and the Expo can provide the tools.
Love
Amen.
yourself first. That's what I say,
Amen.
Alex.
It's so true.
That's the rule that I
And your
live
body
by.
has the ability to heal itself if you give it the right tools. And
Yeah.
I think that everybody forgets that. And I think that's why I love those signs, because they're cute little catchphrases, but again, it's just raising
Makes you
awareness. It's uniting people. And we also want to, talk about the water that we drank for a quick second, because we're all obsessed with this water. So we love it.
It's an awesome water.
Yes, Mountain Valley.
Tell us a little bit about what makes Mountain Valley spring water different.
So just to tell you, I found this company when I first started doing the Expo, and I started promoting them because I liked them. They didn't even know who I was. And then they found out about me promoting them, and the guy that runs the biggest distributor in New York contacted me. He said, like, why are you promoting my water? I said, I like it. I don't know. So him and I got together for a cup of tea, and we developed a relationship. But this water, first of all, comes in glass,
Right.
which you don't see water like that.
And that's a big difference.
They've been around since 1871. This water was actually used as a health elixir.
Right.
They made that claim back in the day. Now they can't really do it. But the reason they did is because, first of all, the water is alkaline, 7.8 pH.
Which is what your body needs to be.
Well, your body alkalinity is about 7.0 pH, I think is the normal range. But we eat so much acidic foods that it usually lowers.
Right.
And when your body becomes too acidic, that's when you open yourself up to a whole bunch of unnecessary, unpleasant situations. So this water is alkaline. It's got naturally occurring minerals. It comes from a pristine, they own like 2,000 acres of land, this company does. And it was the favorite water of 15 U.S. presidents and Elvis.
I love
Elvis.
Yeah.
And they can all try that at the Naval
Now,
Expo
if he only
this
put those
weekend,
peanut
right?
butter sandwiches down.
Everybody has their vice.
Yeah, we're out of time. You can try the Mountain Valley Spring Water at the Naval Expo this Sunday.
Yeah,
at the
definitely go to
Huntington
that
Hilton.
expo. It's great. Bring your kids. It's a fun day.
kids. Why are they going to bring the kids?
Why not? There's so much for them to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I think
kids.
it's more adult oriented. I mean, that's
but
just my
I
opinion.
think-
I would say leave the kids at home, and then bring the information to
I
the
think
kids.
it starts, I really do think it starts with kids. I mean, kids are eating such processed foods today, it's scary.
But I also think that this particular event is a little bit above their learning level. You know, that's just my opinion, because it is great information, and it's given to you in a format that, you know, is the best way for a layman to really understand what's going on, and you know, it's key. So come see us this Sunday. Dr. K will be there, Alex will be there, and I will be there. Not so much Regina.
Sorry.
She'll
I'll be on the beach.
sunning her butt in beautiful,
I'll be getting my dose of vitamin D.
St. Martin. And we'll see you there. It runs from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. At the Huntington Hilton this Sunday. All the information is on our website. Please check it out. It's
they get the tickets?
www.shakeitupwithKarenandRegina.com. All tickets are available through the Naval Expo website, as well as at any Cactus Salon. So come see us.
You guys are so good.